Thank goodness you're here. I, Sam Valentino, private toon detective, recently made an important finding regarding MeTV Toons. You may remember a while back I talked about how WildBrain remastered the Super Mario Bros. Super Show for 1989 using AI upscaling to make it look more presentable in MeTV Toons. Well, now they've started airing Inspector Gadget that way as of this past March, switching from the existing cookie jar standard definition masters to an AI-assisted upscale version, included in the same package as that Super Mario Bros. Super Show Remaster, in a distribution package they call WildBrain Upconverted Classics, also including the other Super Mario-related shows and the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons. And the difference is pretty noticeable. While it's not as bad as the upscale they did to Super Mario Bros. Super Show, it's still not pretty to look at half the time. Close-ups and medium shots look just fine, but of course the AI has trouble with long shots or other instances of characters or objects drawn from afar. Like when you see the Clockmaker's Clock Factory tower up close, it looks fine, until the camera pulls back and it starts to look wonky. And yes, I'm wearing that background. The Japanese artist somehow put the Roman numeral for 6 where 4 should be. Well, maybe the video masters they used were slightly better quality than the Super Mario Bros. Ones. And it's confusing, because I know for a fact at least a bit of the show has been remastered, and we did get the full Haunted Castle episode rescanned and restored for the original film elements. And it looks so good. But the thing is, this remaster and upscale was done since 2024 and is being funded by an NFT company, making Inspector Gadget Gamisodes, where you can play for cryptocurrency. So there's already some shady business going on there. Almost as if maybe Dr. Claw and M.A.D were to implement AI to a world domination plot.
WildBrain teaming up with crypto company to upscale old cartoons using AI. You must stop him. This message will self-destruct.
But the thing is, on MeTV Toons, these upscaled episodes end with the remastered closing credits from that. But even with that, after the credits, we still get that lame brain cookie jar logo, also upscale with AI. Honestly, look at how the byline on the bottom looks like it says Cookie Jar. I was honestly half expecting a WildBrain logo to appear after the credits finish, one that was already in high definition, since Cookie Jar is now just as dead as Deke. Maybe the Cookie Jar logos from Ouija Broadcasting's doing, since it's not the first time I've seen them screw up with closing logos at the end of a show. It's too bad the original custom Deke logo or Gadget's mallet dots the eye hasn't been seen in America since the show last aired on Nickelodeon in 2000. Though to be fair, the early Season 1 episodes and all of Season 2 used the standard Deke Vortex logo, and they used the videotape master that logo no less. Also, as I may have said before, Inspector Gadget is one of Deke's very few original creations, since they mostly made cartoons based on existing properties and such, the way Filmation and Ruby Spears often did. So in a way, Gadget pretty much served as Deke's unofficial mascot. If Deke were still around, they'd likely use generative AI in the cartoon's production process, given they were always looking for ways to, well, do it cheap. And again, I'm reminded of that 100 Acre Woods Winnie and Friends animated series using AI in the production process, being made by Cartoon Studios, which was founded by the longtime American Deke producer and CEO Andy Hayward. So it's not too surprising at all. He even named their system Gadget AI after the cartoon he co-created in the early 80s. But then WildBrain went and filed a lawsuit against Cartoon Studios over that, in an ironic sense. And it isn't exactly the only lawsuit Cartoon Studios faced, and Deke had their own share of lawsuits to face as well. But yeah, I'm hoping those upscaled Inspector Gadget episodes aren't going to replace the older video masters or anything on future DVD releases or video on demand platforms. I know Paramount Plus still has the license to stream some of those WildBrain-owned shows, and they still use the Cookie Jar video masters for most of them. Also, regarding that remastered Haunted Castle, that seems to be one of the few episodes where WildBrain and that NFT company were able to access the original film elements to. Since, as I've said before, Deke was supposedly really poor at preserving said original elements, dismissing them as too unimportant to save for making any new masters from. Given this is pretty much before high-definition flat-screen televisions and stuff like that. Those non-union high-binders, what a shame. We've got the Warner Bros. 7 Arts Looney Tunes instance of such a fancy clock tower being destroyed, remastered from the original negatives, but not the more superior instance from Deke and Tokyo movie Shinsha.
What the?
Jeez. Additionally, what's funny about the Inspector Gadget upscale looking a bit better than the Mario ones is that much of the show is apparently photographed on 16mm film, as that was often a standard for Japanese anime, though it appears the 1982 pilot episode and the season 1 episodes animated in Taiwan by Wang Film Productions likely used 35mm film, as it didn't matter much since the show was edited and output on video at Nelvana anyways, even being the first M.A.D. series to be produced with stereo sound, even if it didn't air on all the channels that way at first. But regarding the usage of AI to try and restore or upscale something, I've already expressed my disdain for several AI aspects here. Even if Zach Wolf has occasionally used generative AI for certain conceptualization or parody purposes, and that one April Fool's joke, but we're sure not going to create any actual content that's all AI in an unironic sense. And I've read how the AI server farms are causing pollution with their greenhouse gases and wasting water with their cooling systems, and it's even affecting Apple's electronics production. It's why certain Macintosh computers are not readily available for purchase, and it's also why they just jacked up the prices on their Macs, and iPhones, and iPads, as if they weren't already expensive enough. Even the affordable baseline iPad and MacBook Neo. But enough computer talk. I'm sure soon enough the AI bubble will burst the way the premium TV streaming bubble did a while back. It's already causing enough trouble as is, and is also a key factor in why Paramount Skydance planning to buy Warner Bros. Discovery is a bad idea, since those Ellison fiends are AI advocates, in addition to other evil traits I don't want to repeat again. I wouldn't be surprised if we eventually get a Scooby-Doo mystery that features fake AI-generated evidence to try and throw off the gang, but I'm pretty sure Velma, like me, could spot such AI slop fairly easily. But I guess that wraps up this caper for now, so you guys should keep on watching this channel for more of whatever me or my toon buddies do here next.